request all my friends to follow the procedure and please indicate that either in the chat or raise your hand through the icon and we'll ask questions. And as you know, the GEM, which is Government e-Marketplace, is uh, is a is an initiative of the Government of India in the public procurement. GEM has brought in public transparency. It has brought in efficiency. It is secure and safe, and it has led to a lot of savings. And I also welcome Mr. P.K. Singh, who is CEO of GEM. Uh, Now I request Honorable Commerce Secretary Sir to please make an
Thank you,
opening remarks
Surya.
and then we'll.
I'll just join in a second. Ek minute, I'll just join in a second. Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. My apologies. There was some last minute phone. So
I
thank you,
request you,
Mr.
sir, to
Manager.
first make the opening remarks.
Yeah, thank you for the introduction and my thanks to all the members of the press for joining this event. As you know, GEM has been a remarkable initiative on the part of the government to make government procurement transparent and achieve several other objectives along with it. As you know, procurement in government has always been somewhat complex and has always tended to, become controversial in the past. And to that extent, a platform-based procurement system with all the rules of government built into the platform itself has led to huge transparency, has led to, huge confidence amongst procurers that a fair, transparent mechanism will be adopted, an open process will be adopted. So GEM has done wonders for, revolutionizing the entire process of government procurement and making it transparent and objective. And there have been other benefits also, other benefits largely being because it's open and transparent, it's inclusive, it's participative. A big benefit has been inclusiveness of segments which were earlier, disadvantaged, which were earlier excluded, the MSMEs, the self-help groups, the, less privileged, if I may say, sections of the supplier sort of entities. They have been included and they've been able to participate increasingly and they've been able to participate substantively in the procurement process. So, transparency, uh, openness, inclusiveness, participation of the hitherto excluded and sort of privileged sections, if I may say so, they've been included. And the numbers are staggering. The cumulative procurement is over 100,000 crores. The annual procurement values are growing exponentially. So it's a huge achievement, which I think we can all be proud of, and the GEM team in particular can be proud of. And let me thank, of course, CEO GEM and his entire team, and also let me thank his predecessor, Mr. Taleen Kumar, and Ms. Radha Chauhan before him, who also contributed immensely. So with that, I will not, steal any of the punchlines of the CEO. It is his privilege to throw all the punches at you himself. So I'll request CEO Mr. PK Singh to make his remarks and tell you about the achievements, and then we'll open it to questions, which he and I and others will try to collaboratively answer. So thank you, and over to PK.
Thank you, sir, and good afternoon to everyone who is in the VC today. And very aptly, the topic has been inclusion of MSMEs on the GEM portal, sir. And I would just like to give a brief introduction, and then we'll open up to questions. Sir, you rightly said that GEM has focused on the 3 pillars of transparency, efficiency, and inclusivity. And this promotion of MSME falls under the pillar of inclusivity. In fact, if you see the figures that we have achieved so far, close to 1,13,000 crore of gross merchandise value, out of which almost 56% has come from the MSMEs. Now, how this has been possible, I'll just give you a brief on that. Today, we have close to 17 lakh sellers, out of which close to almost 7 lakh are from the MSME sector itself. Now, how we have achieved this number, starting from a meager 3,000 in the first year, is we achieved a lot of integrations with the concerned ministries. We worked very closely with the Ministry of Small and Medium Enterprises. We worked very closely with the Ministry of Rural Development, and similarly with the Textile Ministry. And several initiatives were launched as to bring them all together. Our initial idea was, what would MSME initially require? What would an MSME require? I mean, apart from being put in the marketplace, they would require a lot of hand-holding support. They would also require quick payments. They would also require some kind of facility or loan through which they can meet their working capital requirement. And of course, not to discount the importance, the last but not the least is the grievance redressal that they may require. So on all these fronts, we have taken multiple approaches, and primary being that we have integrated we have done API integrations with the Udyam registration, the PAN, MCA, Aadhaar, banks. Almost 17 to 18 banks are integrated with GEM portal right now, with several ministries also. In addition, we opened to promote niche products. We have come up with a concept of a particular page. We call them, GEM outlet shops, wherein we can focus on sector-wise products and listing of different producers. Just to give you a small flavor, in the MSME part alone, as I mentioned earlier, close to 56-57% of the GMV is through them. We also have a big promotion of the startups. And among startups, we also take up people who have taken up niche areas where a category cannot be listed. Somebody may have come up with, a very unique product through a startup. For example, there's a very successful story of in fact, a robot developed for cleaning the sewerage. That has become a roaring success on GEM, and that is because we kind of identified him, onboarded him, and then marketed him to promote his product. So currently, we have close to 10,000 startups who are registered on GEM, and out of that, 87 are the startup runway, wherein they sell a particular niche product, and we are promoting them on GEM. In addition, we have the Saras collection, which is a dedicated portal showcasing the daily utility products made by self-help groups, and close to 3,000 plus groups are currently registered, and about 1,000 plus products are on the GEM portal. Similarly, the Tribes India e-store is where a dedicated portal showcases the exquisitely handicrafted tribal handicrafts, textiles, paintings, and minor forest produce also developed by Trifair. So they have also onboarded almost 4,000 plus sellers. Artisans and weavers, if we just look at the figures, we have currently onboarded 18 lakh artisans and close to 35 lakh weavers. And this has been done seamlessly through the Ministry of Textiles. And presently close to 29,000 weavers, artisans, and about 1.5 lakh weavers are on board onto GEM, and they are registering their products. Similarly, we have done a separate portal for Khadi. We have done a separate portal for Divyanjan. We also have a separate, recently we launched last month in collaboration with the National Bamboo Mission, wherein close to 1,200 sellers loaded onto GEM. And with these small initiatives, we try and bring as many sellers on the GeM platform as possible. Then coming to their financing requirements, many of these small scale sellers, they have the problem of working capital. If they get and get a loan. We have recently launched a very good application by the name of GeM Sahay. It has already kicked in the first loans are already being sanctioned, wherein there is no requirement of a collateral, wherein the seller can simply get a loan based upon the order that he has received from a buyer. Now the app will show the different orders that are received by the buyer and on which one wants a particular loan. And then we have a host of banks, even non-banking financial companies, which can then offer them a loan, and the seller can then pick the best offer and take an instantaneous loan. Now this we are still in the process of learning. We have opened 10 lakhs. They move from facility for proprietorship firms where there's a sole proprietor. We may later extend it to other segments as well. But with this feature coming in, the working capital requirement is addressed in a big way. As regards payments, we have taken several measures that the payments to the seller, especially the small scale ones, are affected in time. We have a maximum period of 10 days. Of course, I will not say that we are exactly matching that requirement. We are close to an average of about 11.5 days within which the payment is made. There are exceptions, of course, which we try and escalate, and we take it to the help desk, and then we take up with the buyers. There may be some aberrations also in that, but then by and large, we are trying to ensure that the payments are affected in time. One priority area for us, particularly keeping the MSME sector in mind, has been to provide a proactive help desk. In fact, we are revamping the whole system, and by July end, the users will have a totally different experience on this. Today, there are a lot of small complaints coming in. The redressal mechanism is not very robust, I'll say. But then with the steps that have been taken in the recent past, and that will be functionalized in the next 1 month, the experience will be much better. So with these small initiatives, we have been able to promote the MSME sector in a big way. It does promote the government's initiative of Atmanirbhar Bharat. It does promote the concept of local for local. It does take into account the Make in India initiative of the government. In fact, GeM portal is totally compliant with all the Make in India directives issued by the DPIIT. We are the first portal in the country which listed the country of origin for all the products. And we don't allow listing in case some seller is not disclosing the country of origin. With that, I think I've covered the broad areas where we are engaged with the MSME sector in particular. And as Commerce Secretary rightly said, the growth has been exponential, and we expect to achieve a lot more in the days to come. So thank you, sir. With that, I'm open to questions, sir, in case.
Thank you, PK. So, any questions on the subject, of course?
Mr. Samir Dixit.
Sir, good afternoon, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, please go ahead.
Very much.
थैंक यू सर. सर, 2 सवाल हैं कि अब चूंकि जेम प्लेटफॉर्म का काफी अच्छा होल्ड है और प्लेटफॉर्म पर काफी बायर्स और सेलर्स भी हैं, क्या भविष्य में इसको मोनेटाइज करने का कोई योजना है? क्योंकि ये शुरुआत में काफी कहा भी कि इसको फ्लिपकार्ट और अमेजन से अच्छी टक्कर मिलेगी, तो इसको और आगे ले जाने के लिए क्या योजना है? और दूसरा सवाल सर ये कि ये मेरी समझ के लिए कि क्या अभी स्टेट गवर्नमेंट को प्लेटफॉर्म के थ्रू खरीद फरोख्त करने की परमिशन है क्या? इससे 2 बातें.
Let me answer and then PK can add. स्टेट गवर्नमेंट को बिल्कुल अनुमति है और स्टेट गवर्नमेंट ने मेरे ख्याल सभी ने ज्वाइन भी किया है. Every state government, I think, is procuring from the platform, including their subordinate bodies, municipal bodies, and various other, their state PSUs also are buying from the platform. So it is universally adopted in the sense by all governmental entities, whether at the central level or state level or local level. And commercialize करने का कोई इस समय योजना नहीं है. It has been set up for a very special purpose and a very special objective, and commercialization is an entirely different sort of ball game, and I don't think that's the intention behind GeM or or the objective behind GEM? And I request PK to add to that.
Very rightly said, the mandate given to GEM is for it's a G2B model, sir, wherein government entities are the buyers and the sellers are open. Now, having said that, on the issue of state governments, I'm happy to share that almost close to half our revenue is coming from the states. So it's the central government, the central CPSCs, the state government, the state CPSCs, right down to the panchayats and urban local bodies. They are all procured to GEM. We have MOUs with every state government place except Sikkim. Of course, Sikkim is also on the platform. Sikkim is also doing the procurement to GEM, but the MOU has not been done. But then every other state government is on board.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other question? Mr. Patnaik?
सर सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट, आपने इनिशियली जो फिगर बताई थी टोटल क्वांटम जो इसमें अभी तक परचेज ऑर्डर हुआ है वो कितना था? 1 लाख?
It is close to 1,13,000 crore. It's almost $15 billion to $45.
ओके सर, ओके.
Sir, one question. Basically, have you set any target for GEM for the current fiscal? And how has been the progress over the, say, past 2-3 years?
Let PK answer it. All the difficult questions he will answer.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. While there's no system of setting any target in GEM, yes, we do keep our own internal targets in my mind. Just to give you a flavor, 2 years back, we had done a business close to 17,000 crore. Then we went up to 38,000 crore last year. And this year, I'm happy to share that we've already done 14,000 crore in the first 2 months, which is, I think, 3.5 times what we did in the entire quarter of last year. The growth is definitely there. We are also taking up several steps to augment our GMP, and in case some of them fructify, we will be very close to a target of about 1 lakh crore in this current fiscal.
So, as the CEO explained, we don't have targets, but we are achieving exponential growth. Our effort is that we reach out to entities who are eligible to buy on GEM comprehensively. We make sure that they procure whatever is available on GEM from GEM, and we are trying to make sure that whatever they procure in turn is available on GEM. जिस भी चीज की जरूरत है वो जेम से उपलब्ध हो और अपनी पूरी जरूरतें सरकारी विभाग जो हैं और सरकारी संस्था हैं वो जेम से पूरी करें, ये हमारा उद्देश्य है. एंड टू अचीव दैट कॉम्प्रिहेंसिवली वी स्टार्टेड विद गुड्स, वी इंक्लूडेड सर्विसेज, नाउ वी गोइंग टू इंक्लूड वर्क्स आल्सो, गवर्नमेंट वर्क्स कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स. तो स्लोली हम कॉम्प्रिहेंसिवनेस अचीव कर रहे हैं कि जो भी जरूरत है वो उपलब्ध हो जेम पे और सरकारी विभाग अपनी सारी जरूरतें जेम से पूरी करें. वो उद्देश्य है. दैट्स द टारगेट बेसिकली.
Mr. Saurabh?
If I may just add to that, I missed the services part. There's been a phenomenal growth in the services sector as well. In fact, what was about 3,000 to 4,000 crore of procurement of services 2 years back reached close to 13,500 crore in the last year. And this year, the trend is such that we can easily breach the 30,000 crore mark purely on services. We are onboarding more and more services based on discussion with the buyers. Whatever any suggestion is given by the buyer, we try and quickly develop the functionality and onboard that particular category. In fact, even if a product is not available currently, the option is given to the buyer to float a custom bid, wherein he can float his own requirement and then attract sellers to match the requirement. And then we quickly do the category mapping and then take that product also in the category of the community.
Mr. Saurabh?
सर सवाल ये था कि एमएसएमई सेक्टर को और ज्यादा अपॉर्चुनिटी जेम प्लेटफॉर्म पे देने के लिए इस पर्टिकुलर फाइनेंशियल ईयर में क्या नई चीजें की जा रही हैं, उन्हें क्या किसी तरह का इंसेंटिव दिया जाएगा या क्या कुछ है?
So if I may take that, sir,
Sure.
the most important thing has been that so far we have focused on onboarding. We have already reached a very large number of almost 7 lakh MSME sellers. Now, one very recent initiative which I mentioned briefly in my introductory remark is the launch of an app called GEM Sahay, which will take the responsibility of meeting the working capital requirement of a small seller. Now, how that works is, as I explained, uh, against a GEM firm order, without any other collateral, the person will be able to get a working capital loan matching that order amount, so that there is no problem in the production goes seamlessly. There's no shortage of working capital. So that is one major initiative. The other thing is we are increasingly, increasing our outreach for these what are the GEM outlet stores. Sorry, I didn't get that figure right. We have close to 10 GEM outlet stores, and more sectors we are bringing onto the GEM portal, wherein by just a click of the mouse on the page, you can be taken to the entire set of sellers, what all products are being traded. It will all be very easy for the buyer in that case. We are also taking this initiative of bringing on board GEM all the GI tag products which are there in the country. There are close to 370 GI products which are there dispersed all over the country. And by putting them on the marketplace, imagine the kind of opportunities that will be unleashed for them. That part is also underway and will be really benefiting the small and the niche sellers. Of course, the trainings are increasing day by day. Almost every day, 3-4 rounds of trainings are conducted in small groups of different sellers, buyers also. We take into account their feedback and then try and improve upon our own systems. So hopefully this current year will be much better performance for the MSME sector.
Thank you. Mr. Rajesh?
Am I audible?
Yes, please.
सर आवाज आ रही है मेरी?
हाँ जी आइए बोलिए.
Sir, my question is for CEO sir. There was a consideration to permit government contractors and private bulk buyers to use the platform. Any progress on that?
No, the current mandate is just to have goods and services between government and the sellers on the other side.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. RK? Please go ahead.
आवाज आ रही है मेरी?
जी जी बोलिए.
अच्छा, मेरा सवाल है सीईओ साहब से. सर, ये जो जेम सहाय है जो स्टार्ट किया, तो उसमें सर थोड़ा बताएंगे कि जो रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट है वो क्या होता है, और कौन कौन से बैंक जो है और कौन कौन से कितने एनबीएफसी जो है अब तक लोन प्रोवाइड कर चुके हैं, या अभी स्टार्ट होना है, या लोन प्रोवाइड करना शुरू कर दिया? अभी तक कितने एमएसएमई को इस प्लेटफॉर्म से, इस स्कीम से लोन मिला है?
So,
just
PK, before you speak, let me just say, I need to attend to some important engagement. So please continue the interaction. Let me exit by thanking everyone, the CEO and his team, and all the members of the press, and Mr. Baveja. So PK सिंह जी आपके उत्तर देंगे और मेरे को जरा कुछ और कार्य करना, लेकिन निकट भविष्य में हम फिर मिलेंगे. So thank you everyone from my side. Thank you from my side. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, so on this GEM Sahay, this has been launched recently. In fact, it was under testing. When we went for the testing, there were certain issues that we had to settle. So I think last week only the first loans were disbursed. So far, about 5-6 banks and NBFCs are on board. We intend to open it to everybody who's wanting to come in and join us. The rates are market determined. In fact, what happens, the exact flow is like this, that once the seller logs into the GEM Sahay portal, his entire orders are listed onto the GEM Sahay page. Now with that, he can choose wherever he wants to avail a loan. For example, there are 5 listings of orders. He can say that against the order number 3, I want to take a loan. So immediately that information goes to all the participating banks, who will then give him an offer. And based on the best offer he chooses, it can be, today the practice is that he has to go to a particular bank, negotiate his own rate. But here the banks are themselves competing amongst them and giving them the best rates. Yes, sir, the loans have started flowing in. We are keeping a tab on that. And it's also there that once the loan is sanctioned, there is a separate account that is open. And the moment that payment is received from the buyer, the amount is automatically sent to the bank to settle that loan amount. It's a very seamless, contactless, cashless way of doing things in the most transparent manner. Of course, there will be improvements as we go along. We'll get a lot of suggestions. We'll make it as user-friendly as possible.
Any other question?
Sir, Asit here
Yeah,
from me.
Asit ji, boliye.
Yeah, sir, there was a proposal to have a unified procurement system. So what is the progress on that? Because I think JM was supposed to be integrated with IIA, IMMS and IREPS, right?
Asit, if I get your question right, I think you're referring to the unified procurement portal covering goods, services, and works.
Yes, sir, there was a proposal to integrate with the railway system and another portal also, right? The integrated material management system and the Indian Railway electronic procurement system.
Yes. So there are two parts to your question. One is related to railways, and one is to the works contract. Yes, the finance minister in her budget speech last year had said that there will be developed a unified public procurement portal covering goods, services, and works contracts. Now, based on that mandate, we had analyzed a couple of about close to 50 big contracts across different ministries and policies. And then from that learning, we floated a approach paper amongst all the stakeholders. That process is on. Gradually, as we form up our proposal, we'll go to the Department of Commerce for seeking a mandate to onboard works contract also on the GEM. As regards the second part of railways, this exercise has been going on for almost 8-9 months, integrating with the IREPS platform of the Indian Railways, the Indian Railways e-procurement system. Now, this is a very, very complicated exercise, but yes, if we do achieve it in the near future, it will bring close to 50,000 crore of business on the GEM, purely of railway-specific goods and services. Now, the problem or the challenge that we face is that the system of railways has evolved over a couple of decades, maybe 3-4 decades. So the different functionalities that will be mapped are taking some time. I mean, we are right now dividing into 6 modules. 5 modules have been completed. The 6th module of part development is remaining, which will be over by, I think, mid-July. And currently the testing process is going on because we have to test for all kinds of scenarios, all kinds of anomalies, all kinds of errors that can come up. Once that is done, the development will be rolled out. So our internal target is next, I think maybe by August, we'll be able to float the first pilot bids on railway specific goods and services.
Mr. Alok Priyadarshi. Alok ji.
Alok ji, you're on mute.
Alok ji, question? Anji, Alok ji.
So my question is that when the private participants will be allowed on the GM platform, sir? This preparation is going from the long time.
No, private parties are already there on the seller side. On the buyer side, there is no mandate as yet. So there is no discussion also going on, as Commerce Secretary clarified. The very mandate of GEM has been on a G2B basis, wherein one side is the government, the other side is all the sellers, including government and private.
Okay.
Any other question?
जी जो छोटे एमएसएमई है, जो बिल्कुल माइक्रो है, उनको जो अभी तक जेम पोर्टल को नहीं जान पाए हैं, जो उनको नहीं देख पाए हैं, उनको लाने के लिए आपके मंत्रालय की तरफ से, आप लोगों की तरफ से क्या प्रयास किया जा रहा है, सो दैट कि वो भी आए, उनको भी मौका मिले, उनको भी सुविधा मिले अपने सामान बेचने का?
इसका जवाब मैं आपको 2 हिस्से में दूंगा। पहला तो जो मैंने बताया अपनी इंट्रोडक्टरी रिमार्क में कि हमने इंटीग्रेशन सारे कंप्लीट कर लिए हैं विद द एमएसएमई सेक्टर, एमएसएमई मिनिस्ट्री सॉफ्टवेयर, विद द रूरल डेवलपमेंट, विद द टेक्सटाइल मिनिस्ट्री, ट्राइबल मिनिस्ट्री। तो अगर कोई भी उनके यहाँ पे बायर सेलर के सॉफ्टवेयर में आता है तो ऑटोमेटिकली जेम में ऑनबोर्ड हो जाता है। दूसरा पार्ट ये है कि हमने अपनी तरफ से भी हमारे हर स्टेट में जेम के बिजनेस फैसिलिटेटर्स हैं जो कि ऑन ग्राउंड है। अभी तो फिलहाल एक स्टेट में एक ही है, इसको हम लोग सोच रहे हैं और बढ़ाने का, ताकि वो जा करके अपना ये चीज आगे बढ़े। इसके अलावा कॉमर्स मिनिस्टर ने इसमें पर्सनल इंटरेस्ट लिया है। ही इज गोइंग टू राइट टू ऑल द चीफ मिनिस्टर्स टू टेक इट डाउन राइट टू द पंचायत लेवल्स। इवन पंचायत में कुछ प्रोक्योरमेंट हो रहा है, या अर्बन लोकल बॉडीज तो ऑलरेडी हमारे ऑन बोर्ड आ चुकी हैं। फोर्थली, अगर कोई भी हमें कहीं से कुछ बायर ही बोलता है अगर कि हमें हमारे ये सेलर्स एरिया में स्पेसिफिक है, इनको आप ऑनबोर्ड कर लीजिए, वी इमीडिएटली ऑनबोर्ड देम। इनफैक्ट वी हैव गिवन अ ऑप्शन ऑफ एक्सेल शीट टू ऑल द बायर्स कि आपको जो भी बायर आपको मिलता है सेलर, उसकी डिटेल्स आप हमारे को भेज दीजिए, हम ऑटोमेटिकली उनको कॉन्टैक्ट करके ऑनबोर्ड कर लेंगे। द नंबर्स स्पीक, करीब 7 लाख के आसपास लोग आ चुके हैं, and the numbers are going up at an increasing rate. So we hope that we'll be able to cover most of the people on through our hand holding exercise. एक बार कोविड का रिस्ट्रिक्शन पूरा खत्म हो जाए तो हमारे लोग स्टेट जा करके वहाँ पे मीटिंग्स करके एसोसिएशन से लाइन अप करके उनके इंफॉर्मेशन लेकर के we'll try and onboard and expand the base as much as we can.
Any other question? There is none. I will thank Shri P.K. Singh for giving the details, and I will be issuing a detailed press release on the GEM's activities and its achievements. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Bhavya sir. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.